I spent time with a wide variety of psychiatrists. And at the end of that week, there was a consensus among all of these psychiatrists that I had ADHD. As I said at the beginning, that was news to me because I had always thought of this as a condition associated with hyperactivity. I was not a hyperactive kid. I didn't feel like I had any of the symptomology that, at least in my mind, was associated with that condition. But through the process of being diagnosed and kind of working through it, I've developed a whole new perspective on this. And I realized the extent to which I developed coping strategies to deal with this that allowed me to kind of overcome that predisposition. I would have never known. I just didn't think that I was, that person.
Swimming will treat it.
Yeah, that's how I did it. I would just exhaust myself through exercise and then I could calm down and sit. So I didn't have that experience of not being able to focus because the exercise gave me a different baseline.
So can I talk about the 5 hallmark symptoms of ADD and you tell me which ones you have? I mean, there are more. The diagnostic criteria includes 18, but I think of one, it's short attention span, but not for everything. It's short attention span for regular, routine, everyday things. Schoolwork, homework, paperwork, chores. For things that are new, novel, highly stimulating, or frightening, people with ADD can pay attention just fine because they have their own intrinsic dopamine. Love is a drug, especially new love is a dopamine drug. So if you love your teacher, we're going to want to please them. And so you do fine in that class. But your attention span is erratic. And that's what fools people because they're like, no, but I'm interested. I heard President George W. Bush say this, and he said, no, I did well in the classes I was interested in. And I'm like, not another ADD president, right? We just came off of Bill Clinton, who clearly had impulse control issues. So does that resonate with you?
Sure. The things that I'm interested in, I can be completely obsessed by. The things I'm not interested in are more challenging. But to me, that just isn't that everybody. And I think in reflecting on that, like I've made some pretty big life decisions about career in the past where I was choosing a career path that really wasn't what I should have been doing. And I have a huge capacity for persevering and determination. And I could force myself to, do the work that I wasn't interested in. But it becomes very exhausting.